From Cajun Grill on Belterre Boulevard in LaPlace, welcome to River Parish football. Hi again, everyone. Eric Richey, pleased to be joined by Riverside head coach Bill Stubbs. Coach, we're back again. Pleased to have you with us, and what a great start for Riverside football this season.
Yeah, we've been pretty excited about it. But number one, I want to thank the fans, and I want to thank the Cajun Grill for opportunity to come out here. Great night, although the weather's a little inclement, but it's a good night for us, and we are excited about where we've been and what we're doing right now at this juncture of our season.
I want you to stick around for the next 30 minutes. We'll have Coach Stubbs here. We'll break down Riverside's start to the season. We'll look ahead. We'll show highlights. Of course, Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, who's also a big part of the Riverside program. We'll have some special visitors from them as well. Then we'll work our way inside the Cajun Grill because you know you love the food here. They got great catering. We'll talk to Ryan Cascio and the people. You got some players inside as well and some of your assistants. Let's start with your 2-0 start, which got off to a tremendous beginning by picking up a road win against Evangel. Take us up to Shreveport, week 1, and how you guys pulled that game out, Coach.
Well, it's a tough place to play. They've got a storied tradition. I think that, but a great program. Great group of people up there. The accommodations couldn't have been any better. We'd practiced all week long. I think that based off of our experience from playing those guys last year, we took a lot of that experience and we brought it with us. And we're playing great defense right now, and that probably is what I feel is the difference in what's happening with this football team.
We're about to show highlights of your win this past week against La Ranger. If you can, give us your comments about the win. Again, a big passing game. Jordan Loving, a big game. Von Julian, almost 200 yards receiving as well. Take us back to this past Friday night and how you were so successful.
Well, I think it is what you're saying. We've got some great skill on the edge. I think Jordan has done a magnificent job up into this point with being able to distribute the football and doing some of the things that we're asking him to do, and don't get outside of that box. It's a high-powered offense just based off the skilled people that we have. So, a young 14-year-old kid that is doing what he's doing right now, that's pretty exciting for us. But again, distribute the football. Let's not play behind the chains. Let's not put ourselves in bad situations, and he's responded very, very well. It's a credit to his maturity.
Time for us to take a look around the River Parish with highlights from week 2. We begin with Riverside and La Ranger as we take a commercial break from the Cajun Grill restaurant here on Belterre Boulevard. We're just getting started on River Parish football. Stick and stay. Here's some highlights for you. Riverside looking to make it 2-0 on the season, hosting La Ranger. This will help. Second play of the game, it's freshman quarterback Jordan Loving finding Von Julian over the top, and how's this for a start? 62 yards for the lightning quick start. Loving and Julian just warming up. Defensively, the Rebels continue to play very good football. Junior D lineman Thaddeus Landry with the run stuff kills a long La Ranger drive. Ball back to the Riverside offense, and here we go again. Loving and Julian would hook up for 2 more long touchdown passes, this one for 51 yards. And mission accomplished. Riverside now 2-0, taking their home opener 37-3. West St. John hosting Bogalusa, and as usual, the Rams playing tough, physical football. The Rams were shut out in the first half, trailed Bogalusa 12-6, but scored twice in the final 4 minutes of the game. One on a 5-yard run from Bradley Bourne. Then, with 2:19 left in the game, Jermoyne Green connected with Morel Bartholomew for the game winner. West St. John now 2-0, beating Bogalusa 19-12. At St. Charles, Frank Monica and his Comets looking to snap East Jefferson's 16-game win streak. And on this night, his players rose to the challenge. Justin Luke, this guy continues to smell the end zone. His 4th touchdown of the season. St. Charles led 35-14. Aaron Lewis also has 4 touchdowns on the season, and he got all 4 in this game. Here's his 4th, to go along with 150 yards rushing. The Comets having their way with the defending 4A state champs. Looking for the exclamation point? This will do. Aaron's little brother, Eric Lewis, with the interception, and he's going to return it all the way. 64 yards for the score. St. Charles 2-0 with the statement win, 49-14 over East Jefferson. At Letcher, a late defensive stop proved to be a momentum changer against McDonough 35. Ricky Ross, the big tackle for loss. Bulldogs trailed by 12 going to the fourth quarter. Kendrick Jackson cuts that in half with the point-blank touchdown run. Ensuing drive, Ron Eagles going forward on 4th and 1, and look at this. Ball's on the turf, and Paul Joseph is all over it. He knows what to do with it, and just like that, Letcher had the lead 26-25. Later, it was Jontre Kirkland connecting with Destin Porter out of the backfield, and Porter's going to go all the way. Letcher was up 32-25. McDonough 35 would tie it. This one goes to overtime, but the Bulldogs would not be denied. In OT, Kirkland keeps it for the game-tying touchdown. They needed the extra point from Nick Ramaday, and he gets it. 40-39. Letcher wins in overtime.
I go back to the third quarter. They're driving right down the field, and I don't know where the dingoes found the gumption or the savvy, whatever it is, but they made that stop, and when they made that stop, I told them we was winning this football game.
Destrehan looking to continue its dominance, hosting Helen Cox, and once again, the Wildcats getting great play in every phase of the game. Defensively, that's outside linebacker Alan Pittman with the sack. Offensively, the early River Parish football rushing leader, Will Matthews, got the scoring underway, taking it home from 4 yards out. Destrehan would score 5 touchdowns in the first half alone. Sophomore quarterback Marquise Derensburg threw for 2 touchdowns and rushed for another in the first half. This one a 28-yarder to John Williams, who continues to dazzle on the field. Second half, and here's your proverbial backbreaker. Kirk Merritt already had a touchdown reception to his credit. Now you can add a kickoff return for a touchdown. Destrehan won by 40 in the season opener, make it 41 against Helen Cox. 48-7, the final. What a night for football at Hahnville's Tiger Stadium. Visiting 2-time defending state champs Rummel, facing a Hahnville team led by first-year head coach Nick Saltaframaggio, who after a perfect season and state championship last year at East Jefferson, had a 16-game win streak heading into this one. How fired up were the Tigers? Up 17-10 late first half, and watch the reaction after the missed field goal attempt. That's Drew Dunn powering in from point-blank range on the first play of the fourth quarter. We're tied at 24. Tigers now with the momentum, and Mike Neal moving the offense down the field. A couple of quick strikes to Brandon Singleton, and with 34 seconds left to play, Hahnville is in field goal range. Freshman Matthew Boyer with the honors, but his kick is blocked, and this game is headed to overtime, tied at 24. Off to a third overtime we go. Hahnville on offense first. On 4th down, missing a golden opportunity when the pass is dropped in the end zone, so now it's Rummel's chance. This time, no missed opportunities. It's Phillips racing into the end zone, and the Raiders pull off the dramatic win at Tiger Stadium again. 37-31 in triple overtime, the final. River Parish football is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, the Buckwalder Insurance Group, the Sports Pub and Grill in Destrehan, and by Tachi Insurance.
In sports, you strive for first or best. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional is both. The region's first comprehensive sports medicine program with a team of the best sports medicine trained experts. You're serious about the game, we're serious about your safety. With advanced concussion testing technology and certified athletic trainers, we're keeping athletes safely in the game. Play hard, play to win. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional will help you play it safe.
Hi, I'm Will Sermon with the St. Charles St. John Parish Farm Bureau. Our mission is to provide you with unmatched customer service and attention.
Hi, my name's Robert Palmisano. We have a local network of agents for the fastest claim service possible.
Hi, I'm Andreas Hackman. We offer reliable long-term security for you and your family.
Hi, I'm Sheldon Cannon. We are a representation of our company and our community. Real service,
Real people.
We are Farm Bureau.
From the Cajun Grill on Belterre Boulevard in Laplace, welcome back to River Parish football. Eric Richey alongside Riverside head coach Bill Stubbs. And as you see, we're going to let the Riverside cheerleaders take us to our next commercial break. We still got to meet the players and some of the other coaches coming inside. And I want to remind you here at the Cajun Grill, tremendous salads, tremendous soups. And coach, they're open at night now too, Tuesday through Saturday. So an excellent opportunity to come down and get some great food.
Yeah, you know, we eat it all the time. I mean, it is the best in the parish.
Coach, there's 8 teams in the River Parish that we cover on a weekly basis. 6 of those 8 are off to 2-0 starts. Not only are you off to a 2-0 start, but your opponent this Friday, it's mano a mano, River Parish versus River Parish. The West St. John Rams also 2-0. How do you see the matchup?
Well, first of all, you know, it tells you a whole lot about the football talent in this parish. You know, it's probably one of the top areas in the state of Louisiana. I think that what we're looking at with West St. John is pretty much a carbon copy of what we saw last year. They're very well coached. They're always very, very talented. They run well. They do a lot of things really good. I think, and of course, they're going to pull out the special teams deal that they always do, where they're going to fake the punt. They're going to kick onside kicks and all that. So that if we're not careful, that could be a game changer. I look for another close ball game.
Well, Coach, we don't want you to go anywhere. We're going to let the cheerleaders take us to break. We'll let you go inside, get some of this great food here at the Cajun Grill. We'll talk to you in a little bit, but let's take a break now. The Riverside cheerleaders take us to break. We've got much more of River Parish football on deck. It's time now for our candidates for the Buckwalder Insurance River Parish Player of the Week. Lutcher's Destin Porter, who had an 85-yard kickoff return for 1 touchdown and this go-ahead score in the 4th quarter in the Bulldogs' 40-39 overtime win over McDonough 35. Riverside wide receiver Von Julian, last week's co-winner of the award, had another huge game, 5 catches, 3 of which were touchdowns. 197 yards receiving in Riverside's win over Loranger. St. Charles running back Aaron Lewis, who was kept out of the end zone in last week's opener against East Jefferson, he couldn't be kept out of the end zone. 4 touchdowns rushing to go along with 150 yards, and it all came against the defending 4A state champs. And Destrehan's Kirk Merritt, a touchdown reception in the first half, then the deal sealer, returning the second half kickoff for another touchdown. Who's this week's Buckwalder Insurance Player of the Week? Find out after this. The Buckwalder Insurance Group has been servicing clients for over 20 years. Our Destrehan office, right off of River Road on Shake Snyder Lane, is here to handle all of your personal and business needs, whether it's auto, home, life, commercial, or business insurance. The Buckwalder Insurance Group is here to help you prepare a strategy to achieve your financial goals. Also with offices in Kenner and Boutique. Stop by or call to get a quote today.
I'm Aaron Lewis, and I'm the Buckwalder Insurance Player of the Week. My job was to just stay humble, wait till the blocks develop, and play hard. It was great scoring 4 touchdowns this week, you know. I had 5 my sophomore year against Jenner Rat, but you know, nothing was better than last week playing against the defending state champion.
Last year we teased him an awful lot about not being that home run hitter. Well, I think that he took that personally because he certainly has run extremely hard this year.
I think I work harder than the next person, you know. I'm versatile, not just one-dimensional, you know, but that's not what it's all about, you know. It's about having it with a team.
In the clutch situations, he wants the football. You know, he wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand, and so I think that competitive juice in him, I think, makes him go, and I'm glad that he's got it.
Oh, it feels great, you know. I'm blessed to have this award, you know. More weeks come, you know. We got a lot to go.
The Sports Pub and Grill in Destrehan has it all. A great place to watch the game, daily drink specials, and you won't believe the food. From our fresh 10-ounce burgers, fully loaded baked potatoes, and great salads too, like taco salad and grilled chicken. Need something to rinse it down with? How about one of our refreshing daiquiris? A great atmosphere for the whole family. Just a few miles west of the airport. The Sports Pub and Grill, 3001 Ormond Boulevard in Destrehan.
Hi, at Tachi Insurance, we can do it all, not just life, health, and employee benefits. But now we've expanded our product portfolio to include all commercial lines of insurance. At Tachi Insurance, we can truly be your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. At Tachi Insurance, you get personalized service from Natalie
and Kelsey Tachi.
In sports, you strive for first or best. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional is both. The region's first comprehensive sports medicine program with a team of the best sports medicine trained experts. You're serious about the game, we're serious about your safety. With advanced concussion testing technology and certified athletic trainers, we're keeping athletes safely in the game. Play hard, play to win. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional will help you play it safe.
From the Cajun Grill here in LaPlace. Welcome back to River Parish football. The Riverside cheerleaders still with us. And look who it is. From Thibodaux Regional Medical Center, our good friends Don Rodrigue and Mayfield Armstrong, the Director of Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And when we talk about, you have a vested interest in both teams, don't you, Coach? What, this week?
Our trainer, Ryan Tromholm, is the trainer for Riverside. And the trainer for West St. John is Mayfield Armstrong. So in our meetings today, they started to get after it, trying to get the juices flowing for Friday night's game.
Mayfield, we're keeping it all in the River Parish this Friday in this matchup. Talk about being back here to South Louisiana. What's it been like for you?
Well, I came tonight hoping that Coach Stubbs would give something up so I could take it back to Coach Valdez, but he didn't give up much. But it's good to be back here. It's an incredible story, a turnaround. Been in Birmingham, Alabama for 18 years with Dr. Andrews, and now to have the opportunity to come back to Thibodaux and not just be working with the ball team, but to be working with a region and really be able to improve the quality of life for a lot of folks in the region. It's just really exciting, and our CEO, Greg Stocks, just a real guy of vision, and it's just a dream come true.
Mayfield, when we saw you at that groundbreaking of the Wellness Center, it's just unbelievable. I don't think anyone in this area, maybe in the state, have any idea what's about to come to this area of South Louisiana. And when we ask you why Thibodaux, and you said why not?
Yeah, that's really neat. We're building a $73 million building that's second to none in the United States. It's going to have physicians' offices. It's going to have a convention center. It's going to have 3 pools, a basketball gymnasium, the best imaging money can buy, physical therapy, sand volleyball courts, our own football field and track. I mean, it's just an exceptional facility for sports performance and wellness. And it's here. It's in Thibodaux. And the folks in Thibodaux deserve excellent care. You know, in our region and in Lafourche Parish, there's a high percentage of obesity and diabetes, heart disease, and some of those things we can help fight back. And so that's an important thing. And Greg Stocks got that vision, and it's just a real exciting opportunity to work with such a vision.
Don, I know it's been a very busy week with Thibodaux Regional Medical Center and a partnership announced with Nicholls State, and it's something that is big news. And just tell us what it means, this partnership with your hospital along with the college that sits right next door.
Well, the biggest thing about it is that we have the hospital and the campus of Nicholls State, they are joined. So it's a perfect marriage, a cooperative effort, a partnership, an agreement that we're going to take care of all of their athletic needs.
What does this mean for this partnership? Really a unique partnership with the hospital and a Division I college, Mayfield.
It really is. Coming from Birmingham, we partnered with several universities up there, University of Alabama, Birmingham Southern, Troy State, West Alabama, Samford. But this is the best deal for a college that I've seen. And like Coach Rod was saying, with the proximity of both of our campuses, both of us being state-owned facilities, it just really kind of worked out. And it's really going to complement the branding of both identities. We're going to be able to help them elevate their sports medicine, and they're going to help us put our moniker on the most elite athletes in the region, really labeling us as the provider for sports medicine in our region. So it's just it's a great partnership all the way around.
Well, Mayfield, Don, as always, we appreciate you guys being here. As we go to commercial break, the River Parish football cameras were at the announcement. Let's go ahead and see what went down this week with Thibodaux Regional Medical Center and Nicholls State. Guys, thanks as always, and we'll see you back here next week on River Parish football.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate all you're doing.
You got it. Let's go to that announcement that took place earlier this week on the campus of Nicholls State University.
I think it's a historic occasion. You know, we worked with Nicholls for years in a variety of ways with their nursing, allied health, business school, and various other programs, and they've been a great partner. But here, we're taking it up a few notches. We're able to really work together through this agreement. It brings us to the table and helps us focus on student athletes. I think it'll be a great benefit to them, and we think it'll be a great benefit to us.
Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood. Because we're based in Louisiana, with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Be sure to contact your East St. James Parish Farm Bureau agency at 225-869-5433. Real service, real people.
In sports, you strive for first or best. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional is both. The region's first comprehensive sports medicine program with a team of the best sports medicine trained experts. You're serious about the game, we're serious about your safety. With advanced concussion testing technology and certified athletic trainers, we're keeping athletes safely in the game. Play hard, play to win. The Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional will help you play it safe.
Welcome back to the Cajun Grill. It's time to go inside and see who's in this awesome restaurant as the Riverside cheerleaders welcome us back. Let's get some players.
Hi, my name is Brandon Sanders. I'm number 2. Herb McGee, number 1.
That is Andrew, number 92.
Richard George, number 90.
Bon Julian, number 4.
Joe Anderson, number 5.
Marcel Thompson, number 95.
Darian Cook, number 7.
Harris Megathorn, number 43.
Hayden Castro, number 51.
Zach Rowe, number 72.
Jared Hemel, 45.
Evan Veron here. Evan, how's it feel to be 2-0?
Feels great. I mean, we've been planning on it, taking it a week at a time. We're just taking it the next week. Got West St. John this week. He's ready to get to work.
All right, you know we're not doing a Riverside football show without talking to their quarterback. He's just a freshman, 14 years old. Is that right, Jordan Loving?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about this start. You seem to have worked this offense pretty well. What's it been like these first 2 games?
Well, you know, it's been great. We had a couple really big wins. You know, it feels amazing.
What about this game with West St. John? How do you see it?
You know, they're a very good team, very athletic. You know, it's going to be tough for us, but, you know, we're hopeful to come out with that win.
Brandon Hemel hanging out over here. Brandon, tell me a little bit about what it's been like this season, this football team, how you guys have gelled already with that big win against Evangel.
I mean, it feels great. You know, we're really playing together. You know, we've been playing together for a while now, 3 or 4 years, and chemistry is great right now.
What's going to be the key for Riverside to attain its goals this year?
Just keep working hard, you know, keep playing as a team, keep listening to Coach Stubbs and Coach Lashley, and that'll take us our way.
Excellent. Well put, young man. Good luck to you. We found Coach Stubbs again. He's got his coordinators here and somebody very special along with you, your trainer here. Why don't you tell us who's here with us?
Yeah, it's Coach Chris Lashley. He's our defensive coordinator. Coach Shane Bohr, he's our offensive coordinator. And Ryan Trahan, he is our liaison from Thibodeau Regional, our sports medicine, probably the most important person in this whole building right now because he's the one that keeps everybody together. He keeps our players playing.
Well, we just try to be physical with everybody we play. We got a pretty tough schedule, non-district, and then obviously heading into District 2. And we just make it a point to try to be the most physical team on every field we play on.
Well, you've done a tremendous job doing that. Continued success. Coach Bohr, he's over. You recognize him from Brother Martin. Your first year here at Riverside. What's the transition been like? And it seems like this offense hasn't missed a beat.
Well, it's been great. You know, I learned a lot over there. 4 years over there. You know, coming over here, obviously, quarterback leaves out the gate, but we knew we had something special behind him with Jordan, and he's really, you know, he's a great kid. Great student of the game, picked up the offense, you know, didn't skip a beat. And, you know, we got some real talented guys out on the perimeter. So we just try to, you know, manage the game for Jordan, get the ball out, make him more of a distributor, get it to those guys and let them do what they do.
Welcome to River Parish football. We're glad to have you. Ryan, you keep all these guys healthy. Tell me about what it's been like to be working with Riverside.
Oh, Riverside, it's a great program. They, you know, they have great athletics. It's very intense. You know, it's a task, you know, just the violence of football and everything like that, trying to keep these kids healthy. You're going to get the bumps, you're going to get the bruises, but we just try to, you know, go through our things, you know, the taping, the bracing, things like that, just to keep them protected and keep them playing week in and week out, you know. And so it's fun, though. I really enjoy it here, and it's a great place.
He does a great job, and if you look at riverparishfootball.com, I want you to look at the Riverside page because my man's mug is up top, looking good. Ryan, continued success. Thank you.
We'll thank Tony Martinez at Thibodeau Regional for that.
The man behind this restaurant, the man behind this night, Ryan Cascio, thanks so much for having us. Tell us a little bit what you want people to know about the Cajun Grill.
Well, Cajun Grill is a full-service restaurant. We offer everything from home cooking to specials. We have a lot of specials. We also do catering, and we do all types of catering, everything from the most laid-back barbecue to the crawfish balls to really weddings on all crystal. We can handle anything that you can think of.
Unbelievable salads, unbelievable soups. If you haven't been here, you need to come here and try it. Lunch, of course, they got the new awesome daily specials, and of course, open at night now as well from Tuesday to Saturday. And I know you want to invite not just the Riverside crowd, but all of River Parish football fans are welcome here at the Cajun Grill.
Oh, that's correct. We want everybody to come in here. We cater to everybody in the area. So whether it's big or small parties, we can handle anything that you can think of.
Well, listen, we appreciate it. We're going to be back later in the season.
Right, thank you.
Hey, thank you so much.
Alrighty.
We're going to say goodnight to River Parish football from the Cajun Grill with Ryan and the Rebels. I'm Eric Richey saying good night, everybody, for River Parish football.